There was once a man who changed the world forever. Flushed face. Not with money, not with fame, not with an army, but with something far more powerful: love. His name was Jesus Christ. And even after more than 2,000 years, people still speak about him. But what made him so different? Why did his message survive generation after generation? Because Jesus understood something most people still struggle to understand today. Real strength is not about control. It's about compassion. Jesus was born into a simple life. No palace, no luxury, no special status. He grew up around ordinary people, workers, families, the poor, the forgotten. And as he got older, people began noticing something different about him. He listened to people, truly listened. He cared about the people society ignored. While others chased power, Jesus helped the broken. While others judged people for their mistakes, Jesus gave them hope. And that message shocked the world. Because back then, people believed the weak had no value. But Jesus taught something revolutionary: that every human life mattered. No matter your past, no matter your failures, no matter how broken you felt. And that's one reason his message spread so quickly. People who felt invisible finally felt seen. People who felt worthless finally felt valued. Imagine hearing that in a world full of judgment. Imagine someone looking at your worst mistakes and still believing you could become better. That's what Jesus did. He changed people from the inside out. Not through fear, not through force, but through love. But not everyone liked him, because truth makes some people uncomfortable. Religious leaders questioned him. Powerful people feared him. Crowds doubted him. And slowly, the same world he tried to help began turning against him. He was mocked, rejected, betrayed. Even some of the people closest to him abandoned him. Now think about that. Most people become angry after betrayal. Most people become bitter after rejection. But Jesus didn't. Even during pain, he still chose forgiveness. Even during suffering, he still chose compassion. And that's what made him different. Because anyone can love people when life is easy. But loving people after they hurt you, that takes real strength. One of the most powerful moments in his story happened near the end of his life. Jesus was forced to carry a heavy wooden cross through the streets. Crowds watched him suffer. People insulted him. Others laughed at him. And despite all of it, he kept walking, step by step, not because it was easy, but because he believed his pain had purpose. That moment became one of the most powerful symbols in human history. Not because of suffering alone, but because of sacrifice. Because Jesus showed the world that real courage is continuing forward, even when life becomes painful. And maybe that's why his story still inspires millions today. Because modern life is full of pressure too. People feel lonely, stressed, lost. Many feel like they're not enough. And in the middle of all that noise, the message of Jesus still speaks clearly. Love people, forgive others, stay humble, help those in need, and never lose faith during hard times. But maybe the most important lesson from Jesus is this: your past does not define your future. No matter what mistakes you've made, you can still change. You can still grow. You can still become better. Because Jesus never focused on who people were. He focused on who they could become. And maybe that's the kind of world we still need today. A world with more compassion, more patience, more forgiveness, more hope. So the next time life becomes difficult, remember this: Jesus never promised people an easy life, but he showed them how to walk through difficult moments with strength, faith, and purpose. And maybe real greatness is not about becoming powerful. Maybe it's about becoming someone who makes others feel valued. That man was Jesus Christ. Sparkles.